I found the blacksmith shop. So we're standing in the middle of Summit. What would have been Summit City. What little is left of it. You know, what we're trying to do is we were told the cemetery was still out here. Now it makes a lot of sense that Summit City had a cemetery. It's a population of 1,000 people. There were folks living up here into the early 1900s. I mean, you know it's not up through here. Well, it could have been, right? But it doesn't make sense to put the cemetery center of town. There's no references to the streets or anything. I did, however, just find the blacksmith shop, but it's in this pile that's been shoved up here. So I have no idea how far it got shoved up, how deep it was buried or anything like that. Because this has all been remined and tailings have been put over the top of all of it and everything else. That operation there was 1998, 1999, and according to the books they took out 12,000 tons of ore from big pits and adits and tunnels that were up here. But they're all gone. It's all been reclaimed. So anyways, we're thinking it might still be up there, but I've walked through those trees in 2 separate spots. It's thick, it's ugly, it's gooseberry bushes and nettles and stuff. And the ground was completely unchanged. It's just a shattered, twisted, gnarly ditch. A total mess in there that I wasn't able to actually push my way through. So this is where we're at. This is the blacksmith shop. You can see where these bars were swedged off. You've got that's a horseshoe, but you can see where it's been melted, right? So we had it in the fire too long and it burned out, or maybe they were going to make something with it. Some other broken horseshoes in here, and you know, there's a probably in the middle of making that. But all this metal looks like it's just been in the fire way too long. See there? You can see where he'd folded it over. See the fold right through there? That's pretty darn cool. And then he was swedging it, and so he was making this thicker in the middle of making. See, you see where he drifted that hole? You can see it bulged out there and there because he drifted that through hot metal. So some blacksmith 130, 140 years ago was making all this, and it's all ended up shoved up into this pile, and you know, Lord only knows what's in there if you dug a bit. So that's all I've been able to place. This whole thing, 1,000 people, and there's that building and its stone walls, and everything else is gone. Not only gone, but dug up 2-3 times. So it's really been a frustrating evening. We haven't been able to find bupkis, but we've had a decent time doing it. But definitely fascinating. So that's where we came in. No, I came in over there. So, see, you can see the line of tailings rock there being buried by a pile of tailings rock above it. There are home sites, foundation sites up on that hill, a stone building over on that hill. So the town would have come down, but you see they've sluiced this all out. So, you know, the area where those buildings were could be gone like 30-40 feet, you know, deeper than where they sat. It's been a frustrating attempt to locate anything. Though it's neat that we tracked down. What I'm sure is the blacksmith shop. I don't know what, like I said, I don't know what that information gains me, but I guess now Shay and I, and I suppose you guys, know one more thing about the abandoned location where the town of Summit once stood. Handle, like a wash tub handle. You now know, look at all this slag out of the blacksmith's furnace. See, there's slag right there. I don't know, buddy. That's an old knife. That's an old knife right there. Oh, look at that. Decorative something. It's another one of those knives like the kiddo found down below. Look at that. I think that's pewter. Pewter or copper, one of the two. You can see we're soldered together right there. I don't know what it was. There's a solder line right there. It's like it's a compact or something that's rolled out. Ball valve. Like a shaving mug or something. Trunk corner. That is a corner to a trunk. I wonder why right here. Why so much right here? You know, it's also mixed in with this gray rock that's been through a screen or a sifter. We're only a little ways up from the blacksmith's pile. Well, now that's interesting. Hand forged. It's almost like a wrench handle, but you see where the forge welding failed, where it's been folded over on itself. That's really interesting. That's slag. But look at that little rosette kind of look to it. What in the world is that? What in the world is that? I feel like I should know what this is, but I don't. It's heavy. You think that's the bottom of an assay cup? The bottom of an assay cup might have these flutes to bring everything down to a point. And that's an assay. That's somebody's assayed gold. See, it's been melted in a fire. From what research we've done, it's actually like a lot of the town survived up until... Is that a bead? I don't think that's a bead. It's like a lot of the town survived up until... I want to say like 1910. It's a cast iron foot or something. And then 1910, maybe early teens, and a forest fire burned most of it down. I hear thunder. It's kind of like an eagle or bird pattern, huh? Look at that thing.
Whoa.
Yeah.